Hello everyone, it's Deb Floros on behalf of John Bead. I'm here today to share a really fun project for 11/0 seed beads and bugle beads. We're going to create the Gypsy Dangle seed bead and bugle earrings. This is a great project for John Bead 11/0 seed beads. I've got the rose color here, and I've also done them with the turquoise, clear lined, and the neon purple. You can choose any 11/0 seed bead. They will work for this project and they will be beautiful. There are so many choices. You'll need lots of 24 gauge wire. This is 24 gauge wire by Bead Landing. I am using the gold today, but there is also silver colored wire as well. So choose whichever you would like. You could use silver and gold interchangeably as a design option. We're also going to be using bead caps. I'm choosing the 18 karat gold plated. These are from Bead Landing and they are really fun. You see they're a curved little cap. We're actually going to do something fun with them. Here's the tools you'll need. Primarily you'll need these round nose pliers. We're going to do a lot of wrapped loops, so your round nose pliers are going to get a lot of exercise for this fun project. You're also going to need some cutters. This is necessary to cut all of the pieces of wire that you're going to need, and the 24 gauge wire is easily cut with these Bead Landing cutters. I'm also going to use 2 pairs of chain nose pliers. One of them is bent nose. You can use 1 pair of chain nose or 2 pair of regular chain nose. I'm also going to be using some 18 karat gold plated earring hooks. And here is our project. This is a variation of the project. This one is a little bit longer than we're going to make today, but this is with the purple neon seed beads. And it's just the seed beads and wire and a bead cap, you'll notice, as the topper. This one is with the turquoise clear lined, and this is the little bead cap, but it's flattened. So we're going to take these bead caps and we're actually going to flatten them, and they will be the connector for all of our dangles on this earring. So let's take one of those bead caps, and I'm going to use my regular chain nose pliers, and I'm just going to gently pull out the petals or the sections of this bead cap, just very gently pulling those away. This is somewhat thin metal, so it's pretty easy to do with gentle use of the pliers. And then you're just going to flatten out that center, and there you've got a flattened bead cap. You see the difference. So we're going to create that as a little connector, and it's going to act as the way to put your ear wire on, and it's also going to be a means to create all of those dangles. So here I am again, just flattening out that second one very gently using the pliers. And there we have these beautiful little filigree connectors now. And bead caps are great for lots of things, but we're going to attach the ear wire up top, and then we're going to attach our dangles to the bottom 4 loops on that bead cap. Now with our wire, we're going to cut a lot of pieces. Now I always tend to overestimate the amount of wire that I need. You probably only need about 2 inches per section, and you'll need 20 pieces of wire per earring. So I'm just snipping off all of my sections of wire in advance. That makes it a little bit easier because there is a lot of wire wrapping, a lot of pieces of wire to work with. So we need to make sure that we have all of that wire pre-cut and we can just grab it as we go. So you'll see there's really 3 sections of the earring. The first section is a single section, the second section is a double section, and then we have a bottom dangle section. And all of them are directly going to wire onto each other. So the first one will wrap onto that flattened bead cap, and then there'll be 2 sections that wrap onto the first section, and then 1 section that will wrap onto each one of the sections at the bottom. Now I'm going to be working with these 11O rose beads, and this is such a lovely color. I really love that saturated pink. And these crystal silver lined bugle beads are amazing. So they're going to add some mixed metal vibe to this piece. And the two of those things look great together. And I love combining the gold wire. So I'm going to pick up my first piece of wire and my round nose pliers, and I'm going to put that wire just about 1/8 of an inch in from the tip of the tool. I'm going to bend it over, and then I'm going to bend it backwards over the back barrel. Then I've got a loop, and then I'm going to take the wire and I'm going to wrap it around the base of the longer piece of wire. And I'm going to straighten out that bottom piece. You see I've got about 3 wraps there and a nice loop. Then I'm going to take my cutters and I'm going to cut off the excess piece of wire. Now you may need to go in with your chain nose pliers and kind of tuck in that little last piece, that last little bit of wire. Sometimes it's hard to get a complete flush cut. Then I'm going to pick up 5 of those pink beads with my little wire wrap loop section. You can actually put the beads on by hand. You'll see I start to do that a little bit into the video. So there I've got my 5 beads on the wire, and then I'm going to grab my bead cap and just make sure I know where I'm going to start. So I'm going to push that wire over the front barrel, back over the back barrel, and then I'm going to just stop there, and I'm going to open up that wire. So just push it out a little bit, and now I have an opening that will allow me to attach to my bead cap. Now I like to start at one of the bottom petals because that bead cap now does look a little bit like a flower. And I'm going to take my bent chain nose pliers and I'm going to hold on to that loop that I created. And then I'm going to take my wire and wrap it around 3 times. So I'm just ever so carefully wrapping so that my wraps are next to each other. And then I'm going to come in with my cutters and trim off that excess wire. Then I'm grabbing my chain nose again and I'm just tucking in that little end of the wire. And here I'm giving a little dangle check, and that's what the first one looks like. And you'll see here, you're going to put one on each one of those petals. And you'll need to make sure that you have a singular one up top so that you can have your earring oriented correctly. So that little petal has an uneven that bead cap has a little uneven number of petals. So you'll want to make sure that you have 4 that are facing downwards and 1 upwards to attach your ear wire. So here I am putting on 5 seed beads again, and I do find it difficult to put those beads onto the wire. You can actually use your fingers and pick up the beads if you would like. And here I'm going to do my wire wrapping again, and this is going to be the drill. So if you're looking for a project to help you practice your wire wrap loops, this is the one for you. So here I am, I'm just attaching my second little connection point, my second little strand of wired strand of beads, and wrapping that directly on to the flattened bead cap. Now, if you're not comfortable in wrapping directly to your pieces, maybe you would prefer not to have to do that. You can use jump rings to make connections. It just changes up your design a little bit and makes your piece a little bit longer. So I am continuing on and adding those beads to another section of wire, and I'm now going to the outer 2 petals. So I started with the 2 petals that were going downwards. Now I'm actually wrapping on to the petals that are off onto the side. So there I've got 3 on, I've got 1 more to attach, and then I'll have the start of our beautiful gypsy dangle earrings. So there we've got 4, and now we move on to attaching 2 sections onto each one of those little sections. So this is phase 2 of the project, and we're just simply going to do the same thing that we've already done. We're just going to do different beads on our wire for this section. Now there are 4 sections up top. We are now going to create 8 sections because we're doing 2 onto each one of those singular ones above. I'm putting on one 11-0, one bugle, and another 11-0. And then I'm simply doing the same wire wrapping technique as we did for the first sections. And I'm opening up that last loop, and then I'm picking up my dangle on the first side, and I'm dropping in my next section right onto that loop, and I'm grabbing my bent chain nose so that I can hold on to that new loop and get my wraps nice and precise. And then I'm going to trim off my excess, and then I'll want to create my next one for that connection. So 2 are going to go into each one of those loops of the first 4 that we created. So a seed bead, a bugle, and another seed bead. I love this combination of beads. So much fun. You could do bugles up in the top section too if you'd like. If you really like that flashiness of those bugle beads, that's another design option for you. So there I've created another one. I'm putting through the same loop that we just used to attach that first bugle section, and I'm allowing that other one to dangle off to the side so it's not getting in the way. And there I'm trimming off the excess of wire. So that's what it looks like. And you're going to do this for the next 3 dangles. So you want 2 in each one of those loops that are hanging down. I love how that looks. It's so cute. So now I've got 2 in the second one. I've got 2 more to go. There's the third one, and that looks so good. I've still got that little top petal free, and that's how all of those second sections will look. So now we've got a loop at the bottom of each one of those dangles. So what we're going to do is create a little bit of a picot kind of loop at the bottom that's going to add that last bit of dangle and movement for the earring. We're going to put 3 11-0s on our piece of wire, and then we're going to crisscross and make it into a little teardrop shape loop. And then I'm going to grab my chain nose pliers. I'm going to pull the shorter end. There's always one that's a little bit shorter anyways. And I'm going to pull that around the longer one. I'm going to pull the longer one up, and I'm just going to ever so carefully wrap that wire around and get 3 wraps as neatly and nicely as I would like, or you would like. And then I'm going to situate and make sure everything's sitting correctly and trim off that shorter piece of wire that we just wrapped. Then I'm going to do a wire wrap loop on top. So the same technique as we did above. And then I'm going to wrap the wire down. Actually, I've got to open it up first. That's right. I've got to open that up first. And what I'm going to do is attach it onto that bottom loop. And then just like all of the other times, I'm going to grab my bent chain nose and I'm going to hold on to that loop. I'm going to create wire wraps, but I'm going to go downwards on the wraps that are already there. And it's going to kind of beef up that bottom wrap. It's going to make it look a little bit more substantive. You can do less wraps if you would like, but I like to go all the way over the wraps that are there, and it gives it a little more substantive look at the bottom. Those 3 beads down there are also going to move a little bit, so just know that, and that adds to the fun and the movement of these dangles. So I've got my 3 beads on, I've crisscrossed, and I'm holding with my chain nose, and now I'm just going to do 3 wraps right above my chain nose pliers there, just giving that a nice wrapped look, and then trimming off my excess. And then I'm going to do the wire wrapping just to the point of where I want to open up that loop and set it onto the next dangle that's open for the earring. Then I'm going to do the wraps down the previous wraps and make that a little bit more substantive. Now here's our beautiful gypsy dangle earring. Oh my gosh, I love the movement of this. There are so many possibilities here for this kind of a design. I just want to go back through and tighten up all of the loose ends, straighten everything out. Then we can put on our ear wires. So you've got that little petal up top. I'm going to open up my ear wire, put the petal directly onto the ear wire and close that up. That will make a beautiful, beautiful mixed metal piece. We've got gold and silver represented here and that beautiful pop of pink. Let's open up the second ear wire, take our second earring and put that top petal right onto the ear wire. Use those chain nose pliers to close up that ear wire. And then we have our gypsy dangle earrings. Oh, I love these so much. They're so joyful and fun. So many possibilities with all of the different colors of seed beads and bugle beads. You can find everything to make these at Michael's stores. Please check out the Michael's stores products, John Bead seed beads, bugles, and all of the findings and tools. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Deb Floros for John Bead.